Hi, this is Matt from Peoplelytics, and I'm going to show you how to go about creating a new employee engagement survey. So you can see we're logged into the account already. Over on the survey side, on the left side nav, we're under surveys and employee engagement. And you can see I've already got a couple created in here, but we're going to create a new one. So we'll click on new survey. Now you'll see that everything in here is kind of templated and already enabled for you, and we can make changes to that stuff, but I'll talk you through what we have so far. You can see the survey title, we can change that to be New Company Survey 2025. You can save this draft and exit at any time, and it'll save your changes, and you can come back and make as many changes and updates as you want before you schedule it and send it. As we scroll down here, you'll notice we have some best practice tips. We have 150 pre-built questions that you can include in this survey if you want. Granted, that's a little bit long, so we recommend kind of around 77 questions. It times out to be around 10 minutes. And so you can start with those default questions. It has about 2 or 3 questions per category around things like autonomy and decision making, belonging and inclusion, benefits and compensation, things like that. If you want to see all the questions that we do have available, if you disable that, you'll see now we've got a couple new questions showing up here that are not marked off as enabled. And so you can see all the questions that we have there. I'm just going to leave that enabled for now. You can see that the survey does start off with an ENPS rating question on a scale of 0 to 10, and then it gets into the other specific questions. You can edit these to change the text in here. So this one I've already edited. Change, and we'll ask. And the important thing to note is all of our questions are in the Likert scale style. So it has people rate things on a scale of 1 to 5, from strongly disagree to strongly agree. So I'll have a question here that will change, and we'll say, I am satisfied with the amount of pizza in the office, which is obviously a joke. Click, and you can see that it's saved over there. So just the pencil icon just indicates that you can edit the question there. But you can look through any of the questions, you can make small changes, you can make complete changes to them. The only thing to note is you can't change the category. So if you did decide to completely change the scope of the question, from a reporting standpoint, it will still fall into that categorization. As we scroll to the bottom here, you can see that we have a survey email and a reminder email. There is default copy for both the email subject and the email body. You can change those things if you would like. The reminder email is set as a default to send after 5 days. You can disable that if you don't want it to send. And we'll click continue here. Now when it comes to the employees that you're going to send this to, you can use this option. So always send this survey to all employees. And if you click that, Peoplelytics will automatically pull the entire list every single time this survey goes out, so you don't have to worry about selecting or removing anybody from it. But if you did want to send it just to a specific department, you can change this and you'll get all of the marketing team members. You can change it and get all the engineering team members. You could send it to just marketing in Boston as an example. So you can really play around with those things as you would like. And it will tell you how many employees are being surveyed. And note, you do have to include at least 5 employees in a survey. That's our minimum threshold. So I'm just going to set this to always send to all employees, and we'll continue on. Now you get a chance to preview your survey, so you'll see the title, some of the changes that we had made to some of the questions there. You'll see every question that's included in the order that it is coming in. Note that the last question in here is an open text field question, where people get to tell any additional feedback that they want to provide there. You'll see your survey email. You can send yourself a test email, which will just trigger an email to your account inbox. And so you'll get to see the experience that your employees would be able to see. You can also click to see preview survey, and you'll get a little pop-up modal of what your employees would see when they click an email. When they click a link from your email, and it would open in a new window for them. This is just a pop-up, but you can see kind of what the experience would be like, and you can click through. And we're going to continue. And then it's just scheduling the survey, so you would pick any date that you want. You have 15-minute time intervals, and you can select the frequency that you want that survey to go out. So if you want it to be a recurring survey, you can select that, or you can set it to just be a one-time survey. Click continue, and you should get a confirmation message saying that your survey is scheduled and when it's going to be sent and to how many employees. And with that, your survey is all set and you are ready to go.